Good evening from Turkey and welcome to the Haka Arena in Izmir as we bring you continuing coverage of the preliminary rounds of the 2010 FIBA World Championships of Basketball, the largest basketball tournament in the world. Today is the final day, it's day 5, and today is moving day for the teams in Group D. The top 4 teams in the group will pack their bags, they'll check out of the Swiss hotel, and they'll ease on down the road to Istanbul for the final 16 in the knockout stages of the 16th running of the race for the Naismith Trophy. There's a look at the games that have been played already. Spain defeated Canada. Lebanon lost to Lithuania, and we bring you New Zealand, France, the last game and the triple bill today in the Izmir Arena. The bottom 2 teams right there, Lebanon and Canada, will head home as their dreams of lifting the Naismith Trophy are over. They'll have to wait another 4 more years for their next chance, 2014 in Spain. What is at stake here between the Tall Blacks of New Zealand and Les Bleus de France, as you look at some French fans, is where they're going to finish in the group and who they're going to cross over with in Group C. As you get a look at some of the fans who are getting ready for today's game, it should prove to be the best one of the day because there's something at stake for both teams. Now, Lithuania have won the group going away. They've got an unblemished 5-0 record. So Spain, France, and New Zealand's places are yet to be determined, although they know they're going to Istanbul. As the PA announcer will announce the teams, if France win, they will go second in the group. And that's about as straightforward as it is. We'll try to sort out the permutations as you look at the routine that Nico Batum goes through with his teammate. We'll try to work out the permutations depending on the score between these 2 teams, New Zealand and France. But the clarity of it is right now, if France win, they will go second in the group. France's record right now is 3-1, and New Zealand are 2-2. So if New Zealand win, they'll have a tied record. Spain are done, they're 3-2. If New Zealand win, we'll get Spain, France, and New Zealand with 3-2 records, and then we'll try to sort out how the tiebreakers are sorted out. As a look at the French roster, their best player is Nico Batum, who averages just under 15 points a game. He plays in the NBA for the Portland Trail Blazers. And we're gonna get a look at the Tall Blacks of New Zealand. They're led by Kirk Penny. Kirk Penny is the leading scorer in the group. He averages just a shade under 26 points a game. There's Kirk Penny right there, right on cue. And we've got a hardcore group of Kiwi fans. There they are. I'll tell you what, I'm telepathic with the cameraman. It's like he's sitting next to me. There's a look at Lindsay Tate as the New Zealand players come onto the court for their final game. There's a look at their roster. So you keep an eye out there for Kirk Penny, the number 6. Mika Vukona, number 7, is their best athlete. Phil Jones can fill it up. He had a tremendous tournament in 2002 in the World Championships. We're going to pause now as we respect these 2 countries' national anthems.
Sevgili basketbol severler, ulusal marşlar için sizi ayağa kalkma davet ediyorum. Firstly, the national anthem of France, Fransa Ulusal Marşı.
And the voices you heard are of the French coaching staff. They're not the Vienna Boys Choir, but that's what it means to them as they sing out their country's national anthem. We turn our attention now to New Zealand. A stirring rendition of God Defend New Zealand by the faithful New Zealand fans. New Zealand has two national anthems, God Save the Queen and God Defend New Zealand. At least they did until the God Defend New Zealand was first used officially in sport at the 1972 Olympics. It got equal standing with God Save the Queen in 1977. The first verse is traditionally sung in Maori, and the second verse is in English. We can look at the zebras for tonight. The lead official, Luigi LaMonica from Italy, and he's flanked by the Croatian referee and a referee from Iran. These guys didn't have their best day at the office yesterday. Let's hope they're a bit more on their game today. As the players will go back to the court, they'll get a couple more minutes to warm up. We'll announce the starting fives. We'll take a look at the starting fives, and then we'll tip it up. As this is the last game, the 9th game in the Haka Arena here in Ishmir. The arena built in 2005. It is a multi-purpose facility, basketball, fencing, volleyball. It's got a beautiful court, a wonderful playing surface. It seats about 10,000. Our biggest crowd so far this week has been 7,100. We've got about 5,000 today as the fans try to see who's gonna finish where in the group. This game will determine the destiny of not only France and New Zealand, but also the defending world champions, Spain. This group, Group D, will cross over with Group C. Now, the standings of Group C look like it's going to be Russia to top the group, Turkey second, Greece third, and what may very well be China fourth, although China are yet to play. So again, it's Russia top, Turkey, Greece, Puerto Rico. Now, Turkey actually could go top. They play against China, so we'll keep an eye on that group as we see who finishes there. It's number 1 in Group C will cross over and play number 4 in Group D, and number 4 in Group D crosses over and plays, I beg your pardon, number 1 in Group D crosses over and plays 4 in C, and 2 and 3 play each other. Here's a look at the starting five for France. It's nice to see number 11, Florent Pietrus. He's been injured the last couple of games, so he'll feature. Nando De Colo was recognized by Sports Illustrated, the American magazine, as a player to watch in this tournament. He had a horrific opening game, but has played well since. As a look at Vincent Collet, the French coach. Take a look at the results for these teams. France beat Spain 72-66, in which De Colo was not very strong, and Andrew LBC came in and got his first competitive cap. But what a result for France as they defeated the defending world champions. You're getting a look at the Haka, one of the great images of sport. And we'll let you enjoy this. And are these guys ready to play or what? France stood shoulder to shoulder, arm in arm, and they looked eyeball to eyeball against the eyeballs that were budging out of the skulls of the New Zealand players. What a great spectacle of international sport. As the New Zealanders, you know the Haka through rugby, well, it's a basketball version. The rugby team are the All Blacks, the basketball players are the Tall Blacks. And there's a look at their starting five. Piero Cameron gets a start today, I think, and we'll have a look at that to update it. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna start. There's Nene Vucinic, Piero Cameron, the captain of the Tall Blacks in the twilight of his career. So to come back, now France beat Spain, they beat Lebanon, they beat Canada, and they lost last night to Lithuania. As for New Zealand lost to Lithuania and lost to Spain, two of the big boys in the group. They beat Lebanon, they beat Canada, and now they're after a major international scalp. Can they defeat one of the powers of international basketball? It's all well and good you beat Lebanon and Canada, but can you go out and beat the big boys? Can you beat France, New Zealand? New Zealand and France will go at it today, as the French are just loaded with talent, and if we could put together all the players who played in the NBA for France, you would have a formidable team indeed. There's Thomas Abercrombie on the left. He's a human highlight film, and there's Nico Batum. Nicolas Batum is a tremendous player for France, plays for the Portland Trail Blazers, and France have got a few players in the NBA. They've got Ian Mahinmi, plays for the Mavericks. Boris Diaw plays for the Bobcats. And they've got a very athletic lineup as the players go back to their huddle for their last instructions. The FIBA World Championship started in Buenos Aires 60 years ago in 1950 when it was won by the host Argentina. Since then, the tournament has been dominated by Yugoslavia, which won it 3 times, and then twice again as Serbia and Montenegro after the dissolution of the Yugoslav state. The Soviet Union's won it 3 times. Of note, the Olympic powerhouse, the Americans, have won it only 3 times as they focus most of their attention on the Olympics. Throw Brazil's 2 titles into the mix, and essentially very few countries have held up the James Naismith Trophy, which has been awarded since 1967. Spain came to the party in '06 in Japan. They announced their presence. They won the title. And we are after the 16th champion here in the 16th running of the race for the Naismith Trophy. The music is blaring. The New Zealand fans are on their feet. We're just about ready to go here. The gauntlet's been thrown down. And the French team are the first teams to actually stand eyeball to eyeball and look the Maori Haka in the eye as I look at the Tall Blacks. They'll be playing in white, and France Les Bleus will be playing in the blue as we get ready to throw it up. Very quickly, here's how the teams got here. France qualified by finishing 5th in Eurobasket 2009. They lost only to Spain in the quarterfinals. Spain went on to win that in Poland. And then New Zealand qualified by winning the FIBA Oceania title as they defeated arch rivals Australia on aggregate 177-162, and they took the Al Ramsey Shield, which is the shield they compete for. Those 2 teams down under. So it's Abercrombie to jump it up with Ian Mahinmi. Abercrombie is a jumping jack. Ian Mahinmi is a very large man indeed, and we're up, we're underway, and Boris Diaw, speaking of large men, for France has got control of the tip. So it's DeColo to Pietrus. It's man-to-man defense for the Tall Blacks. And right away, France tried to establish an inside game as they go to Diaw inside. He's such a good passer. Batum will stroke the first 3. It won't go. But Pietrus gets the rebound as he manhandles Thomas Abercrombie. I'm not sure it was over and back. I'm not sure we're going to get a replay, but Ian Mahinmi, he certainly got the ball before it went over. It's just a question of whether or not his feet touched the line. FIBA have adopted the North American interpretation of backcourt, which is 3 points of contact, 2 feet on the basketball, and thank God they have, because the international description of the rule was, well, it was a bit strange. Here's Kirk Penny, he shoots a 3, and Penny gets it to go. And that's a good sign if you're a New Zealand fan. He can fill it up. He leads the group with 26 points a game, or just a shade under. He doesn't get many of them from behind the arc. He starts his account right there with a lovely 3-pointer. Such a good player to watch. So Mahinmi won't shoot it from there. Cameron's in for his experience. It's man-to-man defense from the Tall Blacks. Now this is an interesting matchup because Abercrombie is not strong enough to handle Pietrus. But Pietrus isn't very skilled inside, so Diaw shoots it as the shot clock goes off. It won't go. There's Mika Vukona, the best athlete for the Tall Blacks. They kick it out to Cameron. Now the Tall Blacks are very deliberate in their offense. They run some wonderful sets. They move the ball well. They find open men. They have a high post set where they start right here at the top where Cameron has it. Penny off of a screen. He runs off so many screens. Batum is going to be chasing shadows today. Cameron, he can shoot it. Shot clock is at 1. He shoots it. Rim, it won't go. Diaw pulls down the rebound. Here comes Nando DeColo. Nice pass over the top to Nico Batum. He's a human highlight film of his own. So hopefully Batum and Abercrombie can excite us in this, the final match of Group D 2010 FIBA World Championships preliminary rounds. Batum gets a handoff. He'll throw it over the top to Mahinmi. And Thomas Abercrombie goes up and throws Ian Mahinmi to the ground. Abercrombie is ever so slender. There he is. It's like a young assassin. 23 years old. He's had the tournament of his life. I love the sounds that technical guys bring us. You get the sights and the sounds of the game right in your living room or wherever you are. Stay with us. This could be a humdinger. So DeColo over the top to Ian Mahinmi. France's weakness is they don't have a proven scorer and they don't have a genuine outside threat, but nobody's told Mikel J. Laball, nobody's told DeColo, nobody's told Batum, because they can shoot a wee bit. DeColo right on cue, strokes it, gets it. Nando DeColo with the trois, with the trifecta. He gets it down. Abercrombie up top. There's that high post offense that the Tall Blacks like to run. Now, Penny's guarded by Diao, but he doesn't really like to take people off the dribble. Spots up, shoots it, lets it go. Oh my goodness! Nothing but net from Kirk Penny. If the game carries on at this rate, the place will be on fire. Petrus up top, he's gonna bounce it. Abercrombie spots up. Petrus, not a scorer. He misses it. Penny gets the rebound. I apologize for being hoarse, but this is my 9th game. Bukona to Cameron. Tate, he wants horns. He gets two screeners at the top. 1 to 10 the shot clock. Cameron, Bukona's all alone underneath it, can't find him. Penny goes through the lane. Oh, he drops to Bukona. He's gonna shoot with 2 seconds. The shot clock front end, it won't go. Oh, Ian Henry passes to the referee.
Out of bounds,
He passed it to the referee as we look at Vincent Collet. Watch this. Henry gets it. Oh, the ref's not in the game. Oh, I know how you feel, Valsan. Who would be a coach? So we've got New Zealand ball. Oh, Abercrombie slides to the basket, tries to elevate, but Diao puts a big paw on it. Okay, DeColo to Petrus. Petrus had a groin injury, didn't play the last 2 games. Nice to see him out here. What an athlete. Ian Mahinmi. Diao, oh, Ian Mahinmi is open, excuse me. Nice left-handed hook inside, it won't go. Lacks a bit of polish inside. Hopefully Dallas Mavericks can make him better. There's Tate. Tate, he's in trouble. He picked up his dribble. There's Cameron. Now this guy is one heck of a passer as he gives to Penny. 10 on the shot clock. Cameron loves to pass from that mid-post right there. He'll skip it to Tate. Tate will spot up. It's on the way. Oh, he banks it. The bank is open. Lindsay Tate, they all count. Doesn't matter what they look like going up, they all count. It's 9 plays 3. New Zealand have tripled up France. DeColo inside to Diao. He's another guy who likes to pass it. Oh, Batum, so lovely, so elegant. He can't get it to go. And we're up to the races. It's Tate, he's gonna go Batum, be careful, he can block it. He kick it out to Penny, it's on the way. It won't go. Who's gonna get the rebound? Oh, Tate, all the hustle. It's out of bounds, and that is just Tate out-hustling Ian Mahinmi. That is Tate. Tate plays professional basketball in a little-known league called the New Zealand Basketball League. Ian Mahinmi plays in the NBA, and he got out-hustled. Vincent Collet. He's a very good coach, Collet. Won the Coach of the Year in France in 01, 04, and 06. He knows what he's doing. But his opposite number, Nenad Vucinic, the Serbian-born coach for the Tall Blacks, is the best coach I've seen in this group. He can be a wizard with his timeouts. Tate comes off a shovel screen. Vukona got it stripped.
Out of bounds.
Petrus deflects it. We approach the midway mark of the first quarter, and this is a tremendous start. So Tate to Vukona, to Abercrombie. Gelaball's checked into the game. Gelaball guards Abercrombie. Abercrombie to Cameron. Cameron inside to Vukona. Vukona, nice move. As Vukona puts Batum on his back, and he goes up. There's another guy who plays down under, and he takes the NBA player to the rack. So the Tall Blacks, they're not afraid of pedigree. They're not afraid of reputation. They've laced him up. They want to go at it. Vukona keeps Diao on the lane. That ain't easy. Diao, oh, with a nice hook shot. They got a foul. There's Boris Diao.
New Zealand foul on number 7.
Diao is a leader of the team. He'll organize. He will speak to his teammates. He'll give commands. He's a guy that you don't want to play against. There's Mika Vukona. 11-3 New Zealand. Great start for the Tall Blacks. As you get a look at the number 13, unlucky for some, for Boris Diao. Unlucky for the guy who's got to guard him. Boris Basket, as he's sometimes called. He's not a good free throw shooter, 33% in the tournament, so he's got that one. His average is 5.3 a game, as you see it. Contracted the Charlotte Bobcats, gets it down. Came up with Pau Ortez in the French Pro League, where he became a pro in 2001. So Tate, guarded by DeColo. Tate's very steady. There's Penny, and he's not going to be able to go by Petrus. Petrus is such a good defender, but Penny gets people off their feet. And you move it on. Vukona picks it up. 4 on the shot clock. Penny cuts down the lane. Oh, he can't get the reverse layup. He moves so well without the ball. I don't know why he didn't lay it in left-handed. Speaking of laying it in, Nico Batum lays it in. He acknowledges the pass from Ball. Nice play. What a heck of a ball game so far. Let's hope it continues. It's aces 11, plays 7. Tate to Abercrombie. Abercrombie on Ball. Now when Abercrombie comes up, watch the back pick over the top. And France recognized it. Abercrombie's got a few alley-oops. He'll spot up, he'll shoot it, it's on the way. It won't go. Hits the rim, it's all iron on the shot clock. And Batum still stuck on 11-7. 7-11. 24 hours of basketball at this FIBA World Championship of basketball. Oh, Nico! Batum gives it to Nando Colo, and Nando Colo gets it down. And we got subs ready to come in here. Oh, Vukona, hesitation, goes to the rack, kicks it out. Abercrombie, it's on the way, he's got the 3! He's got the 3! And the fans are loving it. We got 3:43 to play. What a great game. 14 plays 10. To Colo, to Batum. I'm in paradise. Into Ball. Ball gets body, he goes up. It's not gonna count, no. It's on the floor. Here's Ball, watch this. Oh, nice bounce pass. The bounce pass is the scoring pass. I love the bounce pass into the interior. I was talking to my fellow colleagues, they said, finish the sentence. When basketball leaves me, what's gonna happen? I'd like to say I'll see her again in paradise, but I'm not gonna get there because I'm in paradise right now. I love this game. To Colo, to Pietrus, oh, he can't get it down. Nice cut. There's Nico Batum. Nico Batum came up with Le Mans in the French Pro League. He was drafted in the NBA by Houston. He plays for the Trailblazers with Rudy Fernandez, who we saw earlier from Spain. Piero Cameron right there. So here is Florent Petrus, one of the nicest guys you'll meet. His brother also plays for France, but he's withdrawn from this team. Florent Petrus is from Guadeloupe, one of the many players with Guadeloupe descent. Brother Mikal is with Orlando Magic. And Petrus nets the second. He's got a 2005 Eurobasket bronze in his locker at home. Plays for Valencia in the ACB in Spain. Bradshaw's in, Fitchett's in, Jones is in. Jones can score it left-handed. Fitchett, he just needs to be steady now. He relieves Tate, he gives Tate a break. Jones can shoot. There's Cameron. He'll go into Bradshaw. Oh, Bradshaw had a mismatch against Colo. You'd like to see him do better as we get a look at the guys on the bench. There's Mika Vukona. He actually cut his eye on the rim, I think, or an elbow. He's going for a dunk and a putback, and he got a stray elbow or the rim. Let's say it's the rim. Give him an urban legend. Okay, so Penny. Oh, he left Ball for dead, but Ball recovers, and he strips him from behind. And Bacolo to Ball. We got something going on here. Oh, Penny not known to be that quick, but he just got Ball off balance. And Ball recovered. It's the athleticism of France. Watch this. He comes back and he says, hey, easy, Tiger. Where are you going? 14-12. These guys have got 4 games in their legs. This is the 5th. And Yannick Bacolo, it's iron on the first one. He's just checked in the game. He's not a great free throw shooter. He shoots about 33%. Beg your pardon. He plays for Gravelines Dunkirk in the French Pro League. That's the second one down. He's a product of the French Basketball Academy. Okay, so it's Fitchett will bring it across. He's guarded by Bacolo. Oh, I thought he was going to travel, but he gave it to Cameron. Now Penny is guarded so closely by Pietrus. Penny moves so well without the ball. Pietrus chases shadows. Penny goes baseline. He throws it up top to Fitchett. 5 on the shot clock. Fitchett throws it up. It's on the way. Oh, the bank is open. He gets it off the board. Oh, my goodness. What did the New Zealand players have for lunch? Oh, terrific. Okay, so Piccolo to Jayla Ball. Jayla Ball to Boris Basket. Boris Basket bounces it, spins in the lane. Oh, put it in. What a great move. It won't go. Good move from Boris Basket. But Pietrus gets the rebound. As you look at Cameron, I know how you feel, sweetheart. It's tense. There's Vincent Collet. So Cameron's going to come out his second foul. First start of the tournament. Maybe he's playing himself into shape. He didn't play much basketball this year. He's in the twilight of his playing career. Here is the number 11 for France, Florent Pietrus. Played most of his career in Spain for Unicaja, Malaga, Estudiantes in Madrid. Now he plays in Valencia. Takes his time here on this one. Oh, Pietrus gets the second one down. So we've got 17 for New Zealand, 15 for France. New Zealand by a bucket. Fitch it to Frank. Frank is checked in for Cameron. French fans behind me have seen something. I didn't see it. So Penny, the fans are right here next to us in the commentary booth. It's so nice and intimate in the setting. So there's Frank. Look at Penny. He's running jelly ball around screens. Oh, Fitch was open. Jones, so lovely, pumps it short. Such a lovely release from Phil Jones.
Out of bounds, New Zealand
Out of bounds, it's New Zealand ball. Phil Jones came out of international retirement to come to Turkey, and I'm sure he's glad he did because the Tall Blacks are going down the road to Istanbul. The question is, who are they going to play next, and can they beat France? Fitch it, cuts off Frank. Oh, what a great play! It was a fake to Penny. Frank goes to the basket, but he gets rejected. Nice move from the American who's turned a New Zealander. Piccolo gets it on the way, it won't go. Frank pulls down the rebound, he travels with it, gives it behind the back to Fitch it. Referees say, hey, play on, we're having fun. Fitch it to Frank. Frank, he kind of floats it to Bradshaw. Bradshaw with a jump hook, it won't go. He's had a tough tournament offensively. Played at Winthrop. Oh! Kirk Penny ran into Pietrus. Piccolo runs into Frank. Body's on the floor.
New Zealand foul on number 13, Casey Frank.
Look at this, what a great rejection from Piccolo. Oh, I was so surprised by Frank. He such a fake on the handoff. I thought he was gonna go up and just lay it in, and Piccolo comes and negates it. So Nando, look at that French fan. Nando Piccolo will get the first. He got the kiss of death. Sports Illustrated recognized him in the run-up to the tournament as one of about 12 players to watch. And then he had a tough time in the opening game against Spain. He sat most of the game when Andrew LBC came in and took his PT.
Entering the game for New Zealand, number 7.
That guy's been at every game. He is such a passionate fan. We'll hope to get shots of him later on. He goes as red as the red in the tricolor. As you look at Mika Vukona, we're locked at 17 with 1 minute to play. Bradshaw's up top. Alenkovi's in the game. Vukona tries to go in the lane. There's no room. Jones spots up. Oh, he can't get it, but Frank battles. And it's off Jayla Ball. Jayla Ball says, hey, ref, good call. As you look at Nenad Vucinic, Serbian-born coach for the Tall Blacks. Vucinic coaches professionally here in the Turkish league. And then he works with the national team when he can. It's true of most national team coaches. They also coach a club team. So we've got under a minute. There's 18 on the shot clock. Jones to Bradshaw. He's been cold from out there all tournament. Fitch it to Vukona. Oh, nice play. Goes into Frank as they got a mismatch. And Piccolo has to foul. It's actually a pretty good foul from Piccolo because France aren't in the penalty. In fact, that's the first team foul for France. So it doesn't cost them anything except it's a new 24 for New Zealand. So it looks like France and New Zealand will get a possession each as we're not in 17 here in the first quarter. Jones, ooh, Molten GL7 is awful slippery. Vukona is open on the baseline. He'll rake it and go to the basket. And he'll kick it out. Oh, it's a turnover. You got to get it, Jones. Get it. Get it before it goes out of bounds. You don't want it to be an end line ball. So it's a backcourt violation. It'll be a sideline ball. So, oh, what a good fake from Penny. He pulls the strings. There's Piccolo with a 3 of his own. Okay, we're back live. There's Bacolo up top. Yannick Bacolo gives it to Nando De Colo. Tough when they're in together. And there's bodies all in the paint. Bacolo goes into Kofi. Kofi to De Colo. Kofi will come and screen for De Colo. He'll give it to Bacolo. He'll spot up, shoot the three. Yannick Bacolo gets the trifecta. Here's Fitchett. There's two. There's one. He's going to throw it up. Will it go? It won't go. But what a start this has been to the first quarter. At the end of the first, it's France 20, New Zealand 17. We're going to take a break.
Haka crown.
It's sideline ball. Going to wind down about 20 seconds. Vucinic just smiles. He's happy. Going to wait a couple seconds here as the clock resets. There's Vincent Collet. There's Michael Gelabo. There's Phil Jones. Okay, so it's Jones, Fitchett, Vucona, Frank, and Bradshaw for the Tall Blacks. These guys need to be steady while Penny and Abercrombie are on the bench. For France, it is Bacolo and De Colo, Kofi, Gelabo, and I think it's Pietrus. So New Zealand with the first possession. Jones is going to try and go baseline. De Colo shuts the door. Bradshaw slides to the basket. He's in the post. He's not a great scorer. He's trying to body up against Alain Kofi, and I think Alain Kofi can be called unlucky because he seemed to, yeah, I agree, Alain. He seems to hold his ground, and it looked like Bradshaw just lost the ball. Alain Kofi's first foul. That is Casey Frank. So Casey Frank gets it. That was an adventure. To Jones. Jones going to handle the point duties while Fitchett runs off a screen on the baseline. He'll get it now. He'll come top. Jones fades. Oh. Pietrus got in the passing lane, and Jones says, I need it over the top. It's hard to pass over the top, but these French players are so long and athletic. So it's 12 seconds on the shot clock, and the master right there, he'll have something in his pocket. These guys will know what to run here with 12 seconds. They're so disciplined, so precise. Frank with another fake. He'll give it to Jones. Jones is in trouble. Into Frank. Now Frank's going to go up to the rack, and he lays it in. Casey Frank goes to the 10. Strong move. Good minutes here from the number 13. France lead by 1. 2019. Pietrus. Hey, ref, keep your hands open. So the ref looks at it. Here's a look at Frank. He just bounces it and he elevates and goes up over Gelabo. Might have been an N1. The refs don't call it. We're talking here about who's got the ball. And it looked like, I thought that Pietrus just lost the handle. The refs are saying it's been tipped as De Colo comes out, gets some pine time. He's going to sit down on the bench. Those of you guys who've been around basketball a long time, you know, you used to sit on a wooden bench. Now there are plastic chairs. Gelabo cuts to the hoop to Pietrus. To Edwin Jackson. Edwin Jackson's father, American, played basketball in France. And Edwin was brought up in France. Shot clock's running down. Bacolo throws it up. It won't go.
New Zealand ball.
Jackson had the pleasure of playing in the Hoop Summit.
Entering the game for France,
2009.
15,
he had to guard John Wall. You go, Edwin, welcome to the land of your ancestors. You're going to guard one of the players of the future. So Mika Vucona brings it over to Tate. So Tate's in, Vucona's in, Jones, Bradshaw, Frank. For the white of New Zealand, they play Les Bleus de France in the blue uniforms. Frank to Jones. Frank will screen. Frank's open. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Need to get something up. He throws it up right-handed. Oh, it goes off the rim. Good defense from the French team. They're so powerful, so athletic. Bacolo is going to go up and lay it in. Reverse layup with the underscore. Yannick Bacolo with a bit of dipsy-do. So it's 22 to France. Double deuces. 19 to New Zealand. Be careful. Oh, Frank saves it. Tate to Jones. Jones will elevate. The left-handed shooter gets a deuce. It's 22, plays 21, 1-point game. These guys are going out like two heavyweight boxers. This is terrific. Bacolo to Jackson. Oh, Jones tries to strip him. Jackson to Alain Kofi. Kofi to Gelabo. Gelabo is going to deal on Vucona. Spins in the lane with a dipsy-do of his own. It's an air ball. Frank gets it down. Good D, Vucona. the mano-a-mano competition goes to Vukona. Frank, he'll flip it to Jones, he'll give it to Bradshaw. If you're New Zealand fan, you don't want Bradshaw to shoot it out there. Nice pass from Vukona. Jones, oh, that needed to be finished because Vukona goes up, gets the rebound. Frank will bring it out, he'll give it to Jones, and there's a discipline we talk about from the Kiwis. 22-21. So far, this is one of the best games in the group. We've only played half. Ali Traore come in. Oh, Jones, he saw Bradshaw going down the lane. It's good recognition. Watch this. So, watch the save from Frank. Jones, watch this. Nice head fake. Shoots it. Very, very nice. But there's a good look at Phil Jones. He saw Bradshaw going down the lane, tried to hit him with a pass, but it was just a little bit too hard for him. And Penny comes in for Bradshaw. So a small lineup here from the Kiwis as Tate, Penny, and Jones. Vukona and Casey Frank. We've got to travel here. Ali Traore. He's so fun to watch because he's a mistake waiting to happen. He commits fouls, he travels. He is a good player and he's a tremendous athlete. But he's like a school kid who always gets caught doing something wrong. Tate to Penny. Jones to Frank. Tate down the lane in the trees. Oh, he kicks it out to Vukona. Vukona pulls the trigger. It's good. Mika Vukona gets a three, and Biddle Cameron loves it. If you're in Wellington and Christchurch, don't go get a Coke. Stay in your couch. This is a humdinger. Kofi to Bacolo. There's Traore. He's lost the handle. He's trying to wrap around Jones. He stepped out of bounds. I love watching this guy because he's a train wreck.
Entering the game for France,
If he didn't step out of bounds, he'd have been called for a reach-around foul. Let me apologize for being hoarse because this is my 9th game in the arena. I'll try to stay with you. We're having so much fun here in the Haka Arena 2010 FIBA World Championship preliminary rounds. Both these teams going to Istanbul. They're trying to play to see who they see, who they're going to see in the next game. Vukona, Tate down the lane. Frank spots up. It's on the way. Oh! My God, New Zealand. Somebody ring the fire brigade. This place is on fire. Jackson, he'll pull it out. Oh, but Batum wasn't even looking at it. He's gonna go baseline on Penny. He'll elevate, it won't go. Jones goes up. So New Zealand have a 5-point lead. There's Tate, keeps his dribble to Frank. Vukona head fake, he got the foul. Yes, oh, ref. My goodness, you gotta ring Specsavers. Your prescription's ready. And we got a timeout. It's New Zealand 27, France double deuces. So back in the Haka Arena here in Izmir, Turkey, where the motto is World Unity along the Aegean blue. And the dancing girls are out. They shoot these T-shirts into the crowd. And not only do you see boxing out on the floor, but you see it in the crowd as people try to get these souvenir T-shirts. We're here in Turkey for the 2010 World Championships, the 16th running of the race for the Naismith Trophy. And I've got to tell you, this week has been superb. Here's some highlights. Tate goes down the lane, he kicks it to Vukona. Classic international basketball, penetrating pitch. There's Frank. And I don't know what the Tall Blacks had for lunch, but they should have it all week. They have come out, men on a mission. Such a great sporting nation, New Zealand. It's only 4.3 million people. Here's Bacolo, guarded by Tate. He almost ran into Traore. Bacolo goes down the lane. He can't get it to go. There was no defense there from New Zealand. Get off the hook as Bukola misses the easy lay-in. We've got something off the ball. Yeah, it's Batum. Batum is guarding Penny, and when you guard Penny, you move so much, and he finally grabbed him and said, slow down. I'm getting tired chasing you. There's Nico Batum. So Tate, into Frank. Back to Tate. We've got 20 on the shot clock. There's Penny, just watch him move. It's so fun to watch. There's Frank. Frank's gonna go down the lane. He's gonna kick it out to Vukona. There's Penny, 12 seconds. Now, this is where Penny's not great. He struggles to beat people off the dribble, but he gets a screen. Oh, nice crossover. He goes down the lane, and one. Oh, what goodness. What a good move by Penny. He's a very skilled player. He just lacks that wee bit of explosiveness, but so intelligent. You're looking at Casey Frank. He's making sometimes signal to Coach Vucinic. That's Bukolo. So Kirk Penny is going to go to the line. He's going to shoot 2. In 2009, Penny won the Andrew Gaze MVP award in the Australian National Basketball League. He was the first Kiwi ever to do it. He's got a suitcase with stickers from all over the world. He's played in Spain. He's had a stint in the NBA. He's played in the D-League. He's played for Maccabi Tel Aviv, Žalgiris Kaunas in Lithuania. He's played in Berlin. He now plays for New Zealand Breakers, who play in the Australian National Basketball League. He's everything that's good about this game. Traore right down Main Street as Traore lays it in. He finds the soft middle of the Kiwi defense, and Peter Cameron called his teammates out in some of the exhibition games and said, look, we're just too soft on D. Tate to Vukona to Frank. Penny gets the handoff. Oh, it's good D from Batum. Oh, I'm not sure about that. I think it might have gone off of Penny. Let's have a look here. Nice bounce pass, and here comes Ali Traore right in your living room as he just takes a stroll down Main Street. He's got the freedom of the city down there. There's Tate. Oh, Vukona was just momentarily open. Here's Jones. Jones will elevate. Over Diao, it won't go. Takola with the rebound. Oh, he keeps his handle. He was almost double teamed by Vukona and Jones. The skill set of these players is just scintillating to watch. Cameron's checked into the game. Mr. Colo. Yeah, Jones fouls him up top, and that's nice. Jones into Colo, patting Charlie on the back. Jones says, come on, ref, but I got to agree with the referee on this one. Jones grabbed him. So there you go. I gave these guys credit because I took them to task for what was a difficult day at the office for them yesterday, but they did well on that one call. Let's see if they can carry on. So Batum, he tries to bounce it to Traore. Traore gets fouled. I don't see this. Have a look. He'll be the judge here in a second as Ali Traore is going to line up. Mika Vukona has commits his second. See if he stays in the game. We got 3:37 to play. It's a 5-point lead for New Zealand, 29-24. So Traore will shoot his 2 freebies from the charity stripe. Look at Vincent Collet. And gets the first one. New Zealand team are huddled. I like to see that when teams huddle at the free throw line, they talk to each other, communicate. So important. So Traore's going to shoot his second one. Ali Traore was a French League MVP last year, 2010. Quite a few French League MVPs on the team. Nando De Colo was French League MVP in 08. Alain Kofi was French League MVP in 09. Peter Cameron. Those are 2 big guys going at it. He goes under, he looks for a pass, he just throws it out. Penny picks it up. 7 shot clock, so Cameron's gonna screen. Oh, Tate, nice catch and move. He traveled, yeah, he did travel. He got himself in a good position. He just hesitated to shoot because I love when players catch the ball and they move so quick, which he did, but then he bounced it twice, got about 15 feet and couldn't shoot it. We need to get that guy back in the game. Abercrombie's so exciting to watch. I'm a prophet because he just got off the bench. There's Batum to De Colo. Give the cameraman credit for that one. He spotted him on the bench. Traore in the lane. Soft touch won't go. Jones gets the rebound. Back iron. And Penny is open here in the corner. Inside to Vukona, out to Cameron. He can shoot it. Oh, Biddle Cameron with the trifecta. It's 32-25. New Zealand lead by 7. Their biggest lead has been 8. Piccolo on the wing. Piccolo top, inside the Boris basket. He fights for 2, it won't go. Cameron, Penny running down the court. Vincent Collet wants a timeout. Vukona, he's gonna go to the lane, and one if it goes, it does! Mika Vukona with an N1. New Zealand fans are still on their feet. They've been standing since the beginning. We get a timeout right here. France want a timeout. Boris Diaw with the transgression. It's 34-25. Timeout in the Haka Pina Arena.
Il reste 22, on rentre à moins de 5 à la mi-temps, les gars. On défend plus dur, repartir en défense. On est plus petit, on doit défendre sur les écartés de pivot, là. Pose problème.
We're back at the Haka Pina Arena where the Kim Ki Moscow dancing girls are, shall we say, strutting their stuff. We've got so many different outfits. They got more outfits than the whole ensemble of Moulin Rouge dancers. And here we get some action. So Cameron, he can spot up and shoot it, the number 11 for New Zealand. Oh, nice form, nice technique as he gets it down. So we've got a nice crowd here tonight. We've got both sides filled and a bit under the baskets.
Entering the game for New Zealand, number 10.
So for France, it's Piccolo and Decolo, Batum, Pietrus, and Boris Basket Diaw. For the tall blacks who are in the white, it's Vukona, Abercrombie, Tate, Penny, and Cameron. There's Thomas Abercrombie. So Vukona converts his and 1. It's 35-25. This is New Zealand's biggest lead. It's double digits. It's 10. We're working in factors of 5 here. 35-25, 10-point lead. Decolo to Piccolo. Piccolo is going to get a screen here from Pietrus. And so Cameron doesn't step out of the screen because Piccolo can't shoot it. Diaw will pull the trigger. Thomas Abercrombie with a rebound. Played some collegiate basketball at Washington State. Cameron at the top. And Pietrus going to come on. What a great backdoor cut from Penny as Cameron tries to thread the needle with a bounce pass. Penny can't get it, but it was a nice look. Here come France the other way. We got just under 2 minutes to play. It's only the 5th turnover for New Zealand. Vukona steps on the screen. Boris loses it. So here we go. It's a 2-on-2. Penny goes to the rack. He gets fouled. Penny is so smart, so clever, knows how to draw fouls. As a look at Kirk Penny. Goes up and he gets a foul on number 13, Boris Diaw. So Penny will go to the free throw line here.
Entering the game for New Zealand, number 13.
Penny's got 8. He'll try to go double digits here if he can get both of these down. Mika Vukona comes off. Vukona has got 2 fouls. That's probably a good substitution. Get him off so he doesn't commit his 3rd before the halftime. Oh, Penny can't get it down. For such a score, he's only shooting close to 75% in this tournament. I bet he shoots better than that in his career, but he missed that one. He was an honorable mention All-American when he was at Wisconsin. He's a University of Wisconsin graduate, and he misses the 2nd one, so he's a smart young man. 2-time All-Big Ten selection when he played for the Badgers, one of the top state universities in the U.S. Got married in Wisconsin this summer. Here's Batum. Batum elevates. He's so graceful, it won't go as Abercrombie does enough. We're approaching the 1-minute mark. Lindsey Tate on the sideline. Oh, you take the open 3, you leave him alone. He shoots it, it won't go. And Batum goes up the ladder to get the rebound, so it's a 4-on-3. Batum to Boris, basket. Back to Batum, he's going down the lane to give it out to Piccolo. Nice movement. It won't go. Batum with the tip, it won't go. Frank with the rebound. 55 seconds to go here. So each team will get one possession as we close out the first half. And Piccolo is called for a foul as he tries to jam Penny on his screen. He shrugs his shoulders and says, I'm not sure what I did.
His third personal, foul.
Okay, so that's a look at Vucinic.
Number 8, Bill Jones.
Now, Penny is a model of concentration right now. You can't see him. He's really composed himself and focusing, trying to get these two as Thomas Abercrombie, I beg your pardon, comes off. He has 3. He's got a 3-pointer down. Bradshaw's coming in for Cameron. I wonder if Vucinic is going to extend the defense here as he brings on a quicker Bradshaw for Penny. Bradshaw's so long, 6'10". Bradshaw is about 2'6". There's Penny. And he makes the first one. There was a great interview of Kirk Penny on the FIBA TV website. He was in Wisconsin this summer getting married, and so he went and worked out with the Milwaukee Bucks. His poor fiance. He gets the second one. Andrew LBC checks in, and he's like a water bug. He can really go. He can scoot. Guarded by Lindsey Tate. Tate's a good defender. So it's 30 seconds to go as DeColo wraps around the screen. He's going to go to the lane. He's going to throw it out. Why didn't he lay it in? I understand the idea between penetrating and kicking it out, but when you get an easy 2 and it's you're chasing baskets, it's not the end of the game. Why don't you shoot it? It's 37, plays 25, so it's an even dozen lead for New Zealand. It's their biggest. As Batum looks perplexed. There's DeColo. Oh, Jones fouls him. And I'll tell you what that foul is all about. New Zealand are still not in the penalty. I'm not sure why. Vucinic kind of shrugs his shoulder and says why. I think Jones wants to get them out of their rhythm, but he did it too early. Sometimes people will foul if you don't have if you're not in the penalty to get the team out of their rhythm. It's just too early for Jones. So oh, it's a travel. It is a travel. And the mastermind, Vucinic, is going to call a timeout. We got 20 seconds left in the half, and New Zealand will see if they can build in their lead. They're going to run a last-second play here to run the clock down.
We run a butter, okay? Butter out of the shuffle, okay?
Phil knows it well.
Phil here, Lindsay. Down here, Kid. Okay, play going in. Craig, Phil. Okay, pop out high. There, but we can have, if this is not on, if Jake is not on, give it to Pero, cut off, okay? Go into zip, okay? Try to get that man, all right? And just pop behind Pero for a shot.
So you're getting to look right in the huddle. The camera and the microphone are right in the huddle. As we're getting to look at some images from the first half. Some of the fans just want to know the results in the other group. We'll try to get those to you at halftime. So 20 seconds to play. It's into Tate. Jones will give him a screen because he's guarded by LBC. I've been impressed with Lindsey Tate. He's very steady, playing at the World Championship level. Penny's grabbed by Pietrus. Oh, Cameron, what a nice pass over the top. It worked to perfection. The man is a maestro. He's an absolute maestro, Vucinic. And it's now New Zealand ball. Colet's got his hands out. France have turned it over. And he's going to take another timeout, Vucinic. I love this coach. I love this game. It's 39-25. That's a New Zealand fan right there. That is Michael Fitch's dad. I met him in the airport. And he's on the Jumbotron here in the arena. So I'm gonna listen in here because there's 0.7 left on the clock. There's not enough time to dribble it. You gotta catch it and shoot it. So Vucinic, he's such a master. Now, the guy stripping off is number 15. That is Alex Pledger. He's a genuine 7-footer. When Pledger came in for a play like this against Spain, Spain left him all alone. He just caught it, shot a 12-footer. How you lose sight of the 7-footer, I don't know.
Hit Barrow's man, okay? If he comes and bumps you, help, just hit him. Okay, so Lindsay, don't look for kicks. If Barrow's man stay there, let's go right left, okay? And Barrow's right there. But make sure, Kirk, you go right here in the corner, okay? So his man.
Kirk, you have a guy. That'll be me.
Yes, sorry. Phil.
And who's that guy going to finish? 1, 2, 3.
So you have a side here, right? Yeah,
So have a look at Lindsay Tate as he lays it in. I can only imagine that the French player must have stepped on the line as he was bringing it back in. So France, it looks like they're in a zone. They can't be playing zone. No, they're going to play man. No, they're in a man. Okay, sorry. Okay, so it's New Zealand to bring it in. Jones will make a cut. Penny's going to go to the basket. Into Jones. He catches at his ankle. He throws it up. So there's some cutters, and Vucinic is looking at his players saying, what the heck was that? But you got to give him credit for getting the basket in the last one. So New Zealand have started so well. They lead France 39-25. It's the tall blacks over les bleus so far as we take a break for the halftime. So we're here in the Haka Pinar. We're going to wrap up the first half for you. Again, look at the arena as people head to the concession stand. So New Zealand are not very good from inside the arc, 38%. That's not very good, but France are worse, 21%. But this has been a good game. I'm surprised at those numbers. Let's look at the game leaders. So Penny leads all scorers with 10. Vukona with 3 assists. And there's the point distribution coming up next. Just give it 1 second. The graphic will catch up with us. Such a nice arena. And the hospitality here by the Turkish people has been so warm and welcoming. At least you might want to come on holiday. So there you go. There's the distribution of points. Thomas Abercrombie only got 3, and Penny's slightly under his average. He averages close to 26, but you can get him in a hurry. There's the shot chart for France. So 1, 2, 3 threes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 3 for 7. There it is. The 3 are in the key for France. And here's New Zealand's shot chart. And look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 threes. They've got 21 points from behind the arc, and 2 of those are bank shots. So we're going to get a look at some beautiful images here from the 2010 FIBA World Championships of Basketball Group D. It's the place to be as Kirk Penny gets the 3. Tacolo, so graceful, so elegant. Love the rotation. There's the French fence. And that guy is so tough inside, Mika Vukona. Yeah, we've come all this way to see you play. And what a good assist from J'ai la ball, as in I have the ball. And he gives it to Tacolo. Tacolo, so elegant, so graceful. That is the hand of Vincent Collet. Watch this. Looks like Fitchett tells him, I'm going to shoot it over you, and the bank is open. There's Penny and J'ai la ball with the rejection. Let's give the cameraman some credit. Watch this. Drops a dime to Fitchett. He'll throw it out to Vukona. Nice penetrating pitch. As the Tall Blacks go back on D. Vincent Collet a bit disgusted with his team. Lovely bounce pass as Traore comes into your living room. So we've completed the first half of the 9th and final game here in the Haka Pinar. It is 39 to New Zealand, 25 to France. We'll see you in the second half. Welcome back to the Haka Arena in Izmir. We have one more half of basketball to play here in Group D. Group D is the place to be. It's world unity along the Aegean Sea. The 2010 FIBA World Championships of Basketball. These are the preliminary rounds, the opening rounds. And the standings in Group D are what's at stake here. Lithuania will top the group at 5-0. And the result of this game will determine where Spain, France, and New Zealand finish. So there's quite a lot at stake here. Remember, Group D will cross over with Group C. Now, it looks like Group C will be topped by either Russia or Turkey. Turkey are playing now, and Greece will be assured of being third and China fourth. So there's a lot to play for here as these two teams try to navigate their way from Istanbul to the rest of the tournament. Of course, Istanbul is the final 16, where the knockout stages, it's one and done. As we look at some images here, there's Nando DeColo on your right and Kirk Penny on the left. Two sharp shooters in their own right. Penny's got 10 points, he averages 26. And we'll see who's gonna win this one. Welcome back to the Haka. If you're just joining us, don't leave us again. For France, it's going to be Boris Diaw, Nando DeColo, Florent Pietrus, Nico Batum, who's working the ref, and Mikael Gelabal. For the Tall Blacks of New Zealand, who are in the white, it's Tate, Fukona, Cameron, Abercrombie, and Kirk Penny. We're just about ready to start second half action here in the Haka Pinar. France with the first possession, and we are underway. It's 39, New Zealand, 25, France. Gelabal gets in the lane, kicks it out to Diaw. Diaw with a nice little soft touch. He goes baseline, he lays it in. And it's a good start from France as it's 39-27. Abercrombie almost loses balance. He'll give it to Tate. When Abercrombie's top, hold on to your hat because it could be an alley-oop play. And Abercrombie threw the pass to Cameron, was deflected. So there's 9 seconds on the shot clock. Tate will bring it in. Abercrombie sets a back pick for Vukona, and he goes to the corner, and he's going to shoot it. And we've got an offensive foul as Pietrus runs over Cameron. Cameron must have been moving on the screen. We'll see if we can see it again here. There's Pedro Cameron. That's his third foul. He shrugs his shoulders, and I'm not too sure about that, ref. We take a minute here. I just want to recognize a young fan of basketball. I met a young man here in Izmir, Alex Fisher. Alex goes to school in Brussels. He's here from Brussels. He's watching the games in Izmir. He's going to go to Istanbul, and he says he might miss a few days of school. He loves the game. He's a tremendous fan. I can't believe I just mentioned his name. Maybe I got him in trouble with his teachers. I hope his teachers aren't watching. Teachers don't watch basketball, do they? Here we go. Diaw to Batum. Batum spins in the lane. He tries to give it up. He should have laid it in. Abercrombie steals it. Turnover France. Abercrombie to Cameron. Cameron to Tate. Tate's going to go to Cameron, and Cameron gets stripped by DeColo, and Nando DeColo can't believe he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. His first foul. You be the judge right here. There's DeColo. Well, I don't know. Tate to Penny. Penny to Vukona. Cameron fakes the shot. Keeps Diaw off of him. That's not easy. He'll give it to Tate. We got 12 on the shot clock. Vukona will give Tate a screen. He'll go to the lane. Tate will go in. He'll pivot. He'll kick it. There's Penny. Hold on to your hat. It's down. Oh, it won't go. It rolls around and out. As Penny let it go. Vukona, careful not to foul. Good referee in there. The referees let him get on with it. Let the players sort it out. Oh, Penny. He mugged Gelabal. Penny got his feet set. He had a good look. And look at this. Oh, he was almost down, around and out. Just wouldn't stay down for him. So here's DeColo. France are chasing 12. Gelabal to make it single digits. Oh, yes, Mikael Gelabal. He got it down to 9. Vukona, it's a 2-on-1. Throw it up to Abercrombie. No, he's gonna lay it. He's gonna give it to Abercrombie. Abercrombie loses it. Vukona gets it back. 2-on-1. You gotta score that. Here's Abercrombie. He'll step back, shoot the three. It won't go. Oh, it won't. It bounces. The rim has been unkind to the Tall Blacks. You got to score on 2-on-1s. To Colo. To Diao. Diao loses it as he gets stripped from behind by Tate. Nice defensive play by Tate. There's Vukona. He's trying to use Cameron as a screen. Batum plays good defense. Good no call. Batum is on his backside in the stanchion. Cameron all by himself. It won't go. The rim, there's a lid on the basket, and it won't go in for the poor Tall Blacks. France trying to take advantage. Oh, DeColo gets it to go. He's got it. It's 7. France have come up with their tails up. They've come out of the change room ready to play. Tall Blacks in their set. Into Cameron. He loves to pass from this position. Watch the movement. He finds Penny. How he found it is beyond me. He won't go. And Vukona finally breaks the seal on the bucket for the Tall Blacks with the putback. He gets the garbage. He puts it in. Here's Abercrombie guarding Jayla Ball. There's Batum. Now Penny's going to step off Batum. Pietrus at top. So Jayla Ball to Boris basket. Oh, nice reverse pivot. He can't get it to go. And we've got a call here. It's on Pietrus, number 11. Florent Pietrus. There's Diao. Pietrus commits his first foul. So Tate brings it over to the half-court line. He's guarded by DeColo as the Tall Blacks try to unlock the defense. Oh, what a pass from Cameron, and Penny missed the layup, but he's thrown to the floor. He's in by the cameras. Such a great pass by Cameron. Now, let's see if we can see this again, because Penny goes up with his right hand. Now, there's two schools of thought on this, and you make your mind up. Penny goes to the basket. Some coaches believe he should lay it in left-handed and use his right hand to ward off a defender. Other coaches say, get the ball to the basket as quick as you can. If it's your right hand, who cares? So Penny makes that one. That's his 11th point. And he's perfect for the second, so he's got an even dozen. Here's DeColo. Oh, he goes by Tate. So Pietrus, he's not a threat to score, so Cameron clogs the middle. Oh, Batum might have got away with a walk. DeColo, nice head fake. He'll spot up at the free throw line. He shoots it, it's short. And Vukona gets the rebound, and the French fans saw something off the ball. Oh, Vukona. That's an unforced error, as they call them in tennis. It's a turnover in hoops. And that is a pity if you're a New Zealand fan. So it's 43-32. It's a double-digit lead for the Tall Blacks. 6 to play. We've got an eternity in basketball terms. Batum's going to the basket. Oh, he runs around a high post pick. And Frank is going to come in for Cameron. Casey Frank comes in. DeColo behind the back to Diao. Diao goes to the lane, it won't go. Bodies everywhere. Pietrus gets it, he gets swarmed by New Zealand defenders. As Vincent Collet listens to his coaches, that's Casey Frank right there. And the foul is on Casey Frank, so he's come in to get Cameron out. Cameron's in foul trouble, and he commits his third, so he might be coming out. We'll see what Vucenic decides. Pietrus, oh, he gets all the love from the rim as it rolls in. His 5th point of the day. He's got 1 to come. Florent Pietrus, he's 6'8", 2 meters 2, power forward. Sometimes they call him Flow, and he got into the flow there as he stroked that one down. Penny up top. It's guarded by Jayla Ball to Tate. Tate's going to go in the lane. He's looking to give it up. Now he's going to shoot it. Oh, and he gets rejected by Pietrus. Nice pass, Diao, cross court to DeColo, to Gelabal, the trailer, Boris. Nice movement from the French. DeColo put it in and deserves a score. Diao claims the board, and Abercrombie says, get out of my house, Boris. But Boris stays after it, and he gets it in. Abercrombie just came up and said, Diao, don't come in here. Fucona to Penny. Penny spots up, and he gets it to go. As Flo Beatrice is on his knees. Beatrice is on his knees, and Penny just shoots it over him. Oh, it doesn't get any better than this. 46 plays 36, 10-point lead. Diao, it won't go. Nice block out by Frank. Tate picks up the rebound on the floor. Batum runs into Fucona. The screen, now Tate's gonna go in the lane, he dribbles it out. He'll give it to Abercrombie. Abercrombie, shake, shimmy, elevate, fade. Front ends it, Frank can't tip it in. This is such a great game, so athletic. DeColo to Batum. Batum can get to the rack. Why didn't he lay it in? He drops, he loses it. It's 2-on-2. Now this guy is sensational. Inside-out dribble. He'll give it to Penny. Penny doesn't have the handle. He'll go to the basket. He'll go up. Gelabal can't put it at one. Kirk Penny with the and-one. As Gelabal goes up to try to negate it, but he gets the foul. Watch this. Penny going to the basket. He goes to the tin. Gelabal commits the foul, and it goes in.
His second, the Kinji foul.
Subs coming in.
Entering the game for France, number 10.
Gelabal commits his second foul.
Number 14,
he's coming over to talk to the guy who put his number in the book as Vincent Collet talks to Batum. And Penny gets the second one to go. So I beg your pardon, he converts the N1. So that is 18 for Penny. He scores them in a hurry. Bradshaw, Frank, Tate, Penny, and Abercrombie for the Tall Blacks in the white kit. Piccolo, DeColo, Diao, Gelabal, Beatrice. Piccolo gets in the lane. Oh, he shot puts it. He leaves it short. But Beatrice is so active, he gets it. DeColo is on the way. It won't go. France, you got to get your shooting boots on. Come on, get in this. You're down 13. Tate, it'd be smart to work some clock. We've got 3:30 and change to play. Penny might have walked. He'll drop it into Tate. I beg your pardon, to Frank, and Frank threw an ill-advised pass. DeColo, that's a foul. Oh, it's offensive. It's offensive. And Collet says, mais non. You be the judge. Watch this. Oh, the sounds are terrific. As Boris basket, get out of my house, Boris. Oh, the sounds are terrific. So it was an offensive foul on DeColo. If you're watching in the US, the interpretation of the charging rule is such that you don't have to be stationary as a defender. As long as the contact is in the chest, you can be moving. So it's WWF inside as Gelabal and Bradshaw going at it. And Bradshaw gets the ball inside, takes advantage of his size and puts it up. It's 51-36, it's 15 from New Zealand. Inside. Oh, he has a presence of mind, just Beatrice to throw it out, and Gelabal gets the three. Beatrice is going down, and he rolls it out to Gelabal. And Gelabal strokes a trifecta. He scores the trois. Frank to Abercrombie. Oh, baseline. Take away the baseline when this guy plays. He'll go into Frank. Frank's got the smaller guy. He gives it to Penny. Penny's gonna go baseline. He'll kick it out to Tate. Tate will spot up. It's on the way. It's good. Lindsay Tate. I love this game. Such great ball work from the Tall Blacks. What a total team effort. It's 54-39. The last game in the arena, and it's a good one. Diao to Petrus. Petrus can't get it. Gelabal gets the rebound. He gets the garbage. He puts it in. Oh, Tate hit the back, and he hit the underside of the backboard, which is inbounds. The underside of the backboard is inbounds as much as the French coaches protested. Bradshaw is against DeColo. That's twice now the Tall Blacks have got their big post player inside with a mismatch.
The grand foul on number 12,
Nando DeColo, his third. As Boris Diao comes out, it's a 13-point lead for the Tall Blacks.
Number 14, Greg Bradshaw.
Greg Bradshaw is going to step to the line. I've seen Greg Craig Bradshaw play in college. He played for Winthrop University. I watched him in an NCAA tournament as Winthrop knocked off the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. In the press conference afterwards, the coach from Notre Dame said, this kid Bradshaw is going to be a pro, and so he is. In 2007, Bradshaw was the MVP of the Big South Conference. He was undrafted in 07, but played summer league with the Hawks. Since then, he's played down under. He's played here for FS Pilsen in the Turkish League. He's played in South Korea. He now plays in Australia for the Gold Coast Blaze. So here's Bacolo to Ducolo. Ducolo trying to go to the basket on Penny. Oh, nice left-handed move from Ducolo. And Pietrus gets the rebound. He goes up over Fitchett. Pietrus is playing so inspired. Bradshaw up top. Now Pietrus doesn't need to step out there because Bradshaw can't shoot it. There's Penny. Penny's guarded by Ellen Kofi. There's Fitchett. He's guarded by Ducolo. Here's Penny. He takes Kofi to the corner. He just kind of crafts his way around him. Penny's so good at just getting contact, getting guys on his hip. And Alan Kofi commits the foul with the blocking foul.
Entering the game for New Zealand is number 8, Phil Jones. Going to the line to shoot 2 for New Zealand is number 6.
So Phil Jones is going to come in, and Kirk Penny's going to come out. Then no, I beg your pardon, Thomas Abercrombie's going to come out. Penny's still in. He's going to go to the line. He's going to go to the charity stripe, and he's going to throw it 2 times. So he's been spotty from the line today. Kirk Penny from the line has been 7 for 10, now 8 for 11. See, he gets his points in so many different ways. When I first saw him, first heard about him, he sometimes scores in the 30s. I thought he must be a three-point shooter. He can shoot, but he gets to the line, he gets to the basket, gets people off their feet. He's a puppeteer. He pulls the strings. Ducolo to Bacolo. Penny does a nice job getting through a screen on Jay Ball. Jay Ball goes up. It's short. Penny gets the rebound, and New Zealand can break. Jones tries to give it inside to Frank. Picked up his dribble. They'll give it up top to Bradshaw. Bradshaw wants to get rid of it. He'll give it to Fitchett. 1 up is the call. 1 up. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 1 up. Penny, bounce. He'll insert it. It's a steal here from Pietrus, so it's a 3-on-3. France slow it down. 30 seconds to go. Bacolo's a trailer. He tries to throw a nice bounce pass inside, but it's kicked. So France will get a new 24. Batum's coming in for Nando Ducolo. That's a good substitution from Vincent Collet, because you don't want Ducolo to get his 4th foul. He's got 3, and Penny comes out, I think for the same reason. You don't want to get a cheap foul here at the end of the quarter. So it's 27 seconds. Now, if France is smart, they'll run the shot clock down, and they'll limit New Zealand's chance to counter. New Zealand will get about 3 seconds if France are smart. Oh, almost jinxed, and Bacolo gets a handle on the ball. His thumbs up is the play. Batum fights through a screen, sweeps it through. Ball loses his footing. He's on the floor. Oh, Bacolo with a crossover dribble. Here goes Jones. He picks up the loose ball. He's going to go to the basket, and he can't get it to go. And Casey Frank with a good hustle play. Casey Frank lays it in, and he's so excited. I don't know what Jones was thinking. There's 1 second to go. It's on the way. It won't go. But Jones is so concerned about the block. He should have gone up and finished. We've played 3 quarters. New Zealand 58, France 43.
That's it.
For the Kiwis. Remember, the Group D will cross over with Group C. So the result of this game will determine the placings. The top team from this group will play the 4th team in Group C. And then 2s and 3s will cross over. Vincent Collet there. So what can he conjure up? There's plenty of time left in this one. 15 points, 10 minutes. That's no problem. Pas de problème pour les Bleus. Okay, so get behind your team. It's France in the blue with Bacolo, Batum, Petrus, Kofi, and Jay Ball, and the Tall Blacks in the white with Fitchett, Frank, Bradshaw, Vucona, and Jones. And France have played tough D early on. Batum's got to be careful. Don't commit a foul all the way out there. Now, I don't know why they're guarding Bradshaw out there, unless they're just trying to increase the defensive intensity. Shot clock's under 10. Don't foul Bradshaw. He banks it. It won't go. And his body's on the deck. Craig Bradshaw is struggling from outside.
New Zealand foul on number 13.
Foul on Casey Frank, 13. As he bowls a French player over, going to the bucket. And he comes out. That's his fourth foul. He's played 20 seconds.
Number 11, Arrow Cameron.
It's okay. He's got 5 to give. He's one of those players who's got 5 to give. Okay, so Batum, Kofi, Bacolo, Jay Ball, Bacolo, back to Jay Ball. Interior passing, very nice, intricate passing as Jay Ball shifts it over. And it's a nice bucket by the interior players of France. Fitchett to Cameron. Cameron sweeps it underneath his knees to Fitchett. Vucinic showing confidence in his reserve players here. Fitchett to Cameron. Now he can shoot it over the top to Bradshaw. Just a little too late. As 24-second violation. So can France cut into this lead a little bit more? It's a baker's dozen. 58 plays 45. Bacolo guarded by Fitchett to Batum. He'll give it right back to Bacolo. Batum goes over the top, and it's well recognized by the Tall Blacks. No alley-oop play here. Batum catches it, spots up, but won't go. Petrus so active. He's the man of the match for France so far. Bacolo. As Batum is working hard to get open, he's running Jones around screens. He pushes Jones out of his way. They're like two guys doing a waltz. Okay, so it's Kofi to Batum. Batum to Bacolo. Bacolo finds space. It's on the way. It goes! Yannick Bacolo. It's 58-48. It's 10. I think Vucinic, you got to get Tate and Penny back into the game soon. Fitchett's got his hands filled with Bacolo. Does a nice job getting it over. There's a three-point contact ruled. It's both puppies and the ball. Bradshaw wants the ball against Jay Ball. They're really going at it. And it's a foul here. I think it's on Bradshaw, but it's going to be called on Jay Ball because Bradshaw put both of his hands into Jay Ball's chest. There's Collet as he turns over to his coaches.
Entering the game for New Zealand, number 4, Lindsay Tate.
And Lindsay Tate comes in for Michael Fitchett. Michael Fitchett's done admirably well, but you want this win, you want your starters. Tate, the call is 1 up.
Entering the game for France, number 12.
Bacolo's going to come in for Jay Ball. Jay Ball's got 3. Mind you, so does Bacolo. Jones, guarded by Batum. He sweeps it, cleans himself out to get squared up. Now he's got his back to the basket. You can get away with that hand on the hip there in international basketball, I guess. Usually you got to use your arm bar, but they're letting the hand check go. Vucona to Jones. Jones elevates, so nice. It goes, it's good. The left-handed jump shooter gets it down. The Tall Blacks love it. And there's one to come. The foul is on Batum. You be the judge. There's Jones. I just don't get that. I mean, you're allowed to put your hand on a guy when he's dribbling, and Batum put a hand on a shooter, and he gets called for it. Ref, if you want to clean up the hands, then clean up the hands. Get him off the ball carrier. Jones, it'll go. So, Nando DeCola will bring it across. 61-48, it's the Baker's dozen. And Jones gets called for the foul. Sideline ball for France. 7 minutes and change, it's an eternity. Good time for a sandwich, a cup of tea, and a dessert before this one's over. Batum curls in the screen to Kofi. Can Kofi finish? Oh, it's a hard foul by Pitto Cameron. Pitto Cameron quite sportingly picks him up. The no layup rule is in effect. So Penny's coming in here as Peter Cameron commits his fourth.
France, number 7, Alain Kofi.
Alain Kofi is going to shoot 2.
New Zealand, number 6, Kurt Penny.
There goes Cameron as he goes off. He's carrying a bit more weight late in his career than he did earlier. Okay, so it's the number 7 for France, Alain Kofi. And he misses the first one. That's frustrating. When you're chasing the game, you want to score when the clock is stopped. Alain Kofi will get his second. He's an 85% free throw shooter, so characteristically good. There you go. He plays for Le Mont-Sault in the French top division. He has played for Badalona Juventus in the ACB. He's going back to France, going back home. Except he's from the Ivory Coast. Okay, Vukona to Jones. Jones clears himself out, he gets squared. He's gonna work on DeColo. He's gonna pass to Penny. Penny with a ball fake. He goes up over Batum. It's in Batum's grill. It won't go. And France can break. Pietrus, the man of the match for France. He's got a loose ball. Bacolo sees some space. He goes to the rack. He lays it in. Nice move from Yannick Bacolo as he goes to the cup. Tate through his legs. He's caught it by Bacolo, and Tate saw a lane, but he saw Alain Kofi, the number 7, coming over to erase it, and he says, I'll bring it back out. Thank you very much. Jones to Vukona, and we got Batum here with a foul. And I don't want to be overly critical, but for all the grabbing and the reaching that goes on, Batum really didn't do much there. Don't get me wrong, he does grab Penny, but he didn't there. He's just using his body very well. So you get frustrated as players when referees let some stuff go and they've been inconsistent. And this team had a bad day at the office yesterday in the Lebanon game against Spain. Penny up top, new 24. Vukona to Jones. They like to get guys away from the basket, make space in behind for backdoor cuts. Such a pleasure to watch. That's a foul. The refs let it go. There's another foul. As Penny probably pushed off. That's what the French fans think. Kicked out the Tate, and it won't go. And Bradshaw with a good rebound. He goes up, and he loses the ball. But it's a foul here on what I presume, who I presume is Kofi. There's a Kiwis. Come on, the Tall Blacks. The foul is on DeColo. He's got 4.
Going to the line to shoot 2 for New Zealand, number 14, Craig Bradshaw. And entering the game for
so DeColo will get some pine time as he tries to preserve himself with his 4th foul. Craig Bradshaw steps to the line. He's steady, 75% free throw shooter. And he gets it down. He's from Lower Hutt, New Zealand. I hope I'm saying that right. For our viewers down in the beautiful country of New Zealand. There's a good look at Craig. 4 points tonight. 2 for 3 from the line. And he missed that one. And Alain Kofi grabs it with one hand, pulls it in. So it's Bacolo to Batum to Jayla Ball. Jayla Ball goes through the lane. Oh, he should have laid it in. He was wide open. Why you laid it in? Oh, the 3 goes, but it's not going to count.
New Zealand foul.
International players are so programmed to penetrate and kick. Sometimes they give up the easy 2 too easily. Bacolo. Collet wanted the timeout. He waves it off. Oh, it's a nice move from Jayla Ball. He elevates so nice. I love that catch and go real quick. The ball comes from one direction, you catch it, and you go back in the direction of the ball, and it just freezes the defender. Such a nice move. Young player, if you can get that in your repertoire of tricks, that's one to get. Tate. Bounce pass to Vukona. Jones cuts through. He's not open. Now Penny goes through. Oh, what a nice pass to Penny. He lays it in. What a great demonstration of basketball. Passing in the post. Bacolo to Batum. Batum to Kofi. Kofi grabs it. He throws it over the rim. He gets it back up again. He's going to get fouled. Alain Kofi. And I think Jones says, look, I just tied it up. Watch. Alain Kofi throws it over the basket. Yeah. Jones got him before he got the ball. So Jones is going out. He's got 4. Thomas Abercrombie comes in. So Alain Kofi is going to go to the charity stripe to throw it twice. Oh, no love from the rim. He didn't go to church this week. Alain Kofi, 6'9", 207, 26-year-old. He averages just under a 10 a game. And he got that one, so it's an even 10, 64-54, and that's a Haka in the crowd. A tribute from the fans to the players. Penny gets it. Now France need to dig in here and get some stops. 5 minutes exactly left. Vukona, he can shoot it. Oh, he gets it! And he signals to the crowd. He loves it with a big smile. Timeout, France. As Vincent Collet says, give me a timeout, baby.
Courageux, très dur jusqu'au bout. En défense, il faut mettre la pression. Il ne faut pas se suicider à 10 mètres du panier. Il faut être très fort.
So Vincent Collet imploring his team to dig in. Elias 5 minutes, he says. It's 5 minutes, plenty of time. Let's get tough. Oh goodness, look at that, points for turnovers. New Zealand really making the French pay. 13-5. He's talking now about defense after an attack. So the gym is lively, the music's blaring, the dancing girls come out, they shoot these t-shirts into the crowd to please the faithful. And the entertainment is so good. There's Piccolo with his 3. And there's Vukona with the last bucket before the timeout. Nice pass from Abercrombie. And that is the Haka. And you can see it's fancy dress. It's a black tie affair here in the Haka Pina Arena. Okay, so full court press here from the Tall Blacks. Something happened, I'm not sure. It was a result from another game. Let's see if I can sort it out. There's a big cheer up in the crowd. I'll turn to my colleague. I don't know why everyone's cheering.
Out of bounds, France.
Try to sort it out. Okay, so it's Piccolo. And Piccolo double dribbles.
Double dribble.
We're trying to sort out what happened in the arena because there was a big cheer. I'm just leaning to my colleague, trying to sort it out.
Entering the game for France, number 12, Nando Piccolo.
So Nando Nicolo's going to come in. He's got 4. It's time to play with 4. And New Zealand to bring it up. Tate spin dribble to Penny. Penny to Abercrombie. Oh, Bradshaw was open. He's so disappointed he didn't get it down the lane. Going to Abercrombie. He dribbles it once. He elevates. It won't go. And so China played Turkey earlier. We're trying to get you that result. Oh, nice pass to Kobe down the lane. Just go up with it, son. Go up with it. There you go. Nice right-handed hook. As Diao passes so well from the low posts. 67, New Zealand. 56 to France. 4 minutes. Plenty of time. Vukona to Tate. Bradshaw. Oh, nice pass to Penny. He goes up and Batum does just enough to put him off. Okay, so it's France ball. And the result here is that China.
Timeout, New Zealand.
Turkey have beat China 87-40. And the Turkish fans in the arena enjoyed that. We got a timeout here. It's New Zealand 67, France 58.
up, Tom. Next one. One up, Tom. Zero. Set the screen, but set the back screen high. Okay? Set the back screen high. If they switch, Tom, get out of there. Zero, post up. Okay? If they don't switch, look for Tom or look for Zero for a shot. Hey, we gotta defend, guys. Okay, we gotta defend our asses off now and rebound.
So Nenad Vucinic with some advice to his team as we look at some shots inside. Nice little jump hook here from Jelabal. Watch this. He's gonna back him down. He's gonna go up the ladder. Nice right-handed jump hook, and the French are trying to dig in here as they get together. Allons-y les bleus. Let's go. Should say allez-y les bleus. You go. The French. Okay, so it is Vucona to bring it in. It's one up here for Tom. Now this means that Abercrombie is going to go off a back screen and going to try and get an alley-oop pass. So keep an eye on this, because if this works, it'll be sensational. There it is. Abercrombie goes up. Oh, he can't grab it. It's such a great play. But Abercrombie can't get it. It was perfect. It was drawn up to perfection. Oh, he just lost the ball. It would have been sensational.
His third personal.
And France were right on the hook because Batum was dug in so close. Vucona commits a foul on the rebound, and Boris Diaw is going to go to the basket. He's going to try and cut into the French lead. He leaves that one short as he shot puts it. Boris Diaw was the 2006 NBA Most Improved Player. Started with Pau Ortez in the French League, and he gets the second one. So I'd run the play again if I were you, Nenad, but they're not going to do it. It's 67-59. As there's Penny. Penny still has it. Closely guarded by the whole French team, and then he goes right down the lane and rejected by Alain Kofi. Alain Kofi says, get out of my apartment. Don't come in here. Watch this.
Rejection.
A rejection as the French defense gets tough. There's 2 seconds on the shot clock. Penny comes off a screen. Cameron's going to catch. He needs to shoot it. He'll throw it up. It's no good. So France have the rebound. There's no stoppage if the defending team gets it. Batum goes to the basket. It won't go. And that is a very dangerous foul from Thomas Abercrombie. Now, here's what I don't understand about international basketball. Sometimes they'll get an intentional foul called, an unsportsmanlike foul called when it's not warranted. If we watch this again, Abercrombie runs underneath the guy going to the basket. You don't like to see that. I'm not sure we're going to see it again. So Batum's going to go to the free throw line. He's got 2 shots. He gets a towel, dry his hands off as we look at Batum. There we go. MVP calling. Yeah, they need Batman. As a young fan enjoying it. Come on, Batum, Batman. Born in Lisieux, France. He was a MVP in 2005, FIBA Europe. And he played in the 2007 Nike Hoops Summit. 22-year-old, what a prodigious talent. So it's 7 points. He's only got 2 points today. His average is close to 15. Cameron gets the rebound, so he's been kept in check by the Tall Blacks defense. There's Tate, guarded by Jelabal. Tate's so steady with the ball. Cameron to Tate, into Vucona. Vucona squares up. Penny's open. Penny is open. Head fake. He's in the lane, pivots. Cameron will spot up and shoot it. Oh, it goes out, the shot clock goes off. That is a dagger to the heart of France. 70-60, there's still time, there's 2 minutes. As Boris will sweep and go to the basket, he'll pull up and shoot it. Nice touch from the NBA player. And so it's 8, is exactly 2 minutes. Come on, France, dig in, get yourself a stop here. This has been a heck of a ball game. Penny on the screen and roll into Vucona, textbook basketball. Cameron, such a nice passer. I love this team. They're so fun to watch. Now France gonna come back and show their medal. Batum, Batman, goes to the basket and he finger rolls it in. And one. He's such an elegant player, so graceful. Nico Batum, watch this. Right down Main Street, he lays it in. Oh, terrific. There's Cameron. Uh-oh, this is trouble here because the foul is on. I'll see if I can sort it out here.
Nicholas Batum will shoot 1 free throw.
So it's Batum to shoot the N1. It's Phil Jones with the foul. That's his 5th, and it's a silly foul because he just touched Batum going through. Yeah, Phil Jones is 5th, so Batum converts the N1. It's a full court press here from France. Full court man. Jayla ball extending the pressure. Be careful, Tate, don't dribble into a trap. French is so active. So there's a minute 35. New Zealand lead by 7. Tate to Vukona, to Penny. Penny fakes, up fakes to Cameron. He made a 3 there last time. He'll give it back to Penny. Yeah, he did, he traveled. So the offense stalled a bit there for the Tall Blacks. So 1:20 to play. France have the ball. 7-point lead, can they cut into it? They give it to Batman, Batum. And he uses Kofi on a screen. He gives up the 15-footer to DeColo. He had a good look at it, did Batum. He didn't want to shoot it. There's DeColo. Nice pass to Kofi. Kofi goes up. Oh, so close to an N1. Nice pass from Nando DeColo.
New Zealand foul on number 7, Mika Vukona.
As Mika Vukona commits his 4th, the Tall Blacks are in foul trouble. Jones is out. Vukona's got 4. What a nice pass from DeColo. And that's a tough foul. Watch this, it almost goes. Oh, if you're a French fan, wouldn't you like this? Okay, so Alan Kofi, he's don't come any more pressurized than this. He gets that one down. So it's 6. It's now 2 possessions. France can draw level in 2 possessions. This is to cut the lead to 5. It won't go. So Abercrombie gets the rebound. Now, if you're France, do you foul or do you play straight? I think you foul, but they're going to play straight. Okay, so if you're New Zealand, you run the clock and you give it to that guy and he can hold it there all day. Spins on Kofi, he's just going to hold it. He's going to eat the clock, so experienced. He's going to find a passer. Now watch this. He's in the lane, he walked. He throws it up, and that might win it. Pito Cameron with the sky hook. That might win it. He walked, he definitely walked, but he didn't get the call. That's what happens when you're a veteran of world basketball. We'll take a break.
Les gars, les 2 équipes ont bonus, ok? On est à 8 là, il nous faut un panier, ok? Après, pas de 3.
So we're back here in the Haka Pinar Arena, New Zealand 74, France, Route 66. There's 8 points in it, 46 ticks left. I want to take this opportunity as this is our last game in the Haka Pinar Arena. This is the last game in Group D, the 9th game, to thank all the people behind the scenes. They work so hard. They don't get back to the hotel till about 1 in the morning. It's a Spanish crew from Barcelona, Media Pro. They're so professional. They give you these great images, the great sounds of the game. They get you in the huddle. They're going back to Barcelona as the players go to Istanbul, 2 of the best cities in the world. As we look at some images here, there's Vukona spots up. And he gets it down. And he loves it. So it's a big thank you from me to the technical guys. It's a muchos gracias, merci. And we're going to play out the last 46 here. Now, can France cut into the lead? Batum to DeColo. Sideline ball. You get the sideline ball when you call a timeout in the last 2 minutes. DeColo, this is too slow, France. You need a basket. You got to get something going. It's too slow. The clock's going down. DeColo to Kofi. Kofi kicks it out of bounds. That might seal it. Timeout.
New Zealand.
to New Zealand.
So we go for it, right? We go straight into butter, okay? Straight into butter, but Tom, you inbounding the ball, okay? Tom, you inbounding the ball, so they'll be on that side. 3, Lindsay, you're there, okay? Mika, there. Kit, okay, and Phil. Listen, what might happen when Kirk sets the screen, okay? Yao might go under. All right? Make a pop back, look for it. Look for the shot immediately. All right?
One man gets
If
the
you,
corner.
hey, no, one goes down there. All right? Hey, sorry, yeah, sorry. You can get to the corner, okay? If not, run it through.
So New Zealand called a timeout. We were right in the huddle.
To get the dunk, okay? You got the shot.
We're looking here for a dunk. This would be exciting if it comes off. New Zealand lead by 8. Now remember, New Zealand, if they win this, they will go 3-2. France will drop to 3-2. Spain are in the change room already. They're at 3-2. So then it'll go to a tiebreak situation, and I can imagine that they're trying to get a point difference here. Cameron, oh, nice pass to Abercrombie. Abercrombie goes up and he's fouled. So simple, so effective. As Abercrombie inbounds it, and then he goes to the basket.
That's his 5th foul, and he is now.
So Nando De Colo commits his 5th. He goes out. Abercrombie goes to the basket.
Number 10, Yannick Mogolo, and going to the line for New Zealand, number 10, Tom Abercrombie. Abercrombie to shoot 2 shots. Iki service, atışkul alacak.
So Thomas Abercrombie at the line. He's going to try to increase the lead here. He got it.
Number 13.
So that is 75 to 66. I think the magic number here is 12 for New Zealand. And he misses the second, and Alain Kofe loses it. It'll be New Zealand ball. In comes Bradshaw. Bradshaw comes in. It's a complicated tiebreak system here, as 3 teams will be locked on. A 3-2 record. There's Abercrombie.
Entering the game for New Zealand, number 11, Pero Cameron. Ombi numero Pero Cameron. Voglio negare.
So New Zealand bring it in. And Penny lets it go. It's around and out. Alain Kofi claims the boards, and he's swarmed by some tall blacks. And so Tate commits the foul. It's 75 New Zealand, 66 France. It's a 9-point difference. There's 21 seconds left. It's actually close to 22.
Shoot 2 is number 7, Alan Kirby. Iki service, atışkul alacak.
So Kofi steps to the line. And he's going to concentrate here. He's going to shoot it. And he'll get it down, 75-67. I was talking to a New Zealand journalist earlier, and they wanted a 12-point win here, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think that's why we're getting a timeout. So trying to get the right point differential. Try to explain it to you as best I can. So we're going to get 3 teams locked in here at a 3-2 record. It'll be Spain, France, and New Zealand. And it's a goal average system, which will ultimately place them. Lithuania are clear at the top. Lebanon and Canada, they're going home. So Spain, France, and New Zealand will join the Baltic Giants to Istanbul. And they're trying to decide who they play.
Anybody, okay? We won't be able to choose. Listen, but only if we make a basket, okay? So let's go butter again, okay? But Tom, now you're going for alley-oop, okay? Instead of Mika, right? Okay, you're setting the screen. Set that back screen. they will probably look to switch that. All right? They will look to switch that. Go under on Pero, and you got the shot there. Okay? You go under on Pero, and you got the shot. Do the punch.
And what a great scene there is fans of all ages are enjoying the atmosphere, the music blaring. It will definitely go in the books as a win here for New Zealand, barring a miracle. They're going to run an out-of-bounds play here, and this would be a fitting end to a stellar group stage for them. If they can get Abercrombie here on the dunk, this guy is sensational. So Abercrombie goes to the basket. Oh, it's open, but Tate didn't throw it. It's a long pass from there. Penny shoots the three. It gets it to go, and one! And one! Penny gets it to go. He gets the three, and he gets fouled. And Batman commits the foul. Nico Batum, his fourth. He knows what he did. Watch this. It goes up. Oh, he got him. Oh, it's good. There's no doubt about it. So Penny's going to go to the free throw line. New Zealand are out of timeouts. France have got one. He does. Vincent Collet's at the scorer's table. Look at Batum. Oh, he looks down. He's looking for a hole. There's not a hole to crawl into, Batum. Then he looks over at the coach. Penny, he gets it, so it's 79-68. France are going to call a timeout. They're going to talk about how they want to beat the pressure from the Tall Blacks. It would be great if the New Zealand team could get a 12-point differential. That might be just exactly what they need to get the right goal average to finish above France and Spain.
Mike. Là. Yannick. Okay. Alain. Boris, tu vas faire l'écran pour la remontée. Tu descends. Yannick, tu traverses. Nicolas est là. C'est Nicolas qui joue derrière le deuxième. Donc sur le pick and roll, là, tu descends. Joue en transfert plutôt, sauf si tu es sûr. D'accord? Donc va pas te mettre dans les bras. Garde de la surface pour jouer le transfert. Et Alain, tu reviens comme un obus le jouer une deuxième fois, d'accord? Les gars, même si on ne marque pas, on défend, ok? On défend. Et on va marquer. Allez, allez, let's go!
So my French isn't great, but I know at the end he says, don't foul. Speaking of fouls, Penny goes up, and Nico Batum fouls him, and Penny goes down like he gets shot. But he gets the foul. What a great game this has been. What a fitting end to what's been a fantastic occasion here in Izmir, Turkey, Group D. It's been just a wonderful experience to be here. Okay, so it's Piccolo. He's running away from Tate. And Tate's going to chase him to commit the foul. So Tate, it's like he's got a bloody nose there. So Yannick Piccolo, that's the right guy to foul.
Entering the game for New Zealand are number 7.
He's been shooting 33% from the free throw line. Oh, ice water. He's got ice water in his veins. He gets that one down, so the point differential is 10. 18 seconds left. And now it's 9. So Vukona to Tate. See what New Zealand try to get here. Cameron's on because he can shoot it. Penny's going to screen. That's a great way to get open, is to set a screen. Tate to Cameron. Abercrombie, the three's on the way. It's all, oh, it's in! He banks it in! It's in! The bank's open. It's 82-70, the magic number for New Zealand. Is it enough? Batum. 1 second, need a basket, it goes. Oh, it's around and out. The Kiwis are so excited. It's a 12-point differential. It might just be what they need. Oh, Abercrombie banks it home. And so the players shake hands. We'll take a quick break and we'll break it all down. Here we go. We're back in the Haka Pinar. Abercrombie spots up, it's on the way, kiss of the glass, and it goes in. And the New Zealand team love it. I was talking to a journalist beforehand, 12 is the magic number, but it'll go to goal average, and the New Zealand players salute the traveling fans. What a strong performance. They'll take a lot of confidence from that victory. So New Zealand go 3-2, and they are hot. They lost their opening game to Lithuania, then they lost to Spain. And then they've won 3 on the run, Lebanon, Canada, and now France. And so we're getting an interview here in the arena with Phil Jones.
Okay, and what are your thoughts for
As
the,
New Zealand salute the fans as they go out.
We just gotta try
And we'll break down the numbers here from the Haka Arena. The FIBA 2010 World Championships of Basketball.
Okay, congratulations. Good luck.
Big thanks to the fans up there from New Zealand.
And there's a look at the numbers. And it's just been a tremendous game of basketball. So France improved inside the arc. They shot 42% of the team. That's not too bad. New Zealand better than there at 46% and 44% for 3. And a slight edge in the battle of the boards to France by 2, but very close. Here's a look at the leaders in the respective categories. Penny's right on his average. You get 25 after a slow start. He's such a good player, so fun to watch. As the arena clears out, we're just about ready to say adieu to the Haka Arena. As a reminder, it's Lithuania, France, Spain, and New Zealand will go to Istanbul. Still waiting for the final standings. They'll cross over with Group D, which will be Russia, Turkey, Greece, and I think the Republic of China. Look at all those shots. And we get a look at New Zealand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 threes. And there's Abercrombie's right there where he kissed the glass. 12 three-point shots. That's terrific. There's the group standings now. So New Zealand leapfrog France to finish 3rd in the group. And they're going to cross over with Group D. And it looks like they're going to play either Russia or Turkey.
They stay 3rd and 4th because they have a group of 3.
And we get a look at the final highlights here from the Haka Arena in Izmir, Turkey. We've enjoyed our week here. It's been a wonderful, wonderful experience. The preliminary rounds of the 2002 FIBA World Championships of Basketball. There's Thomas Abercrombie. They'll kick it out to Penny. The lead scorer here in Group D goes to the basket and 1. My name is Liam Canny. It's been my absolute pleasure to spend a week with you here. Lindsay Tate strokes it. The fans love it. What a celebration of basketball. Alain Kofi with the easy deuce. Here's Yannick Piccolo, the number 10 for France, and he goes to the tin. Vincent Collet so animated, French coach. Nice pass to Kirk Penny, and he finishes. He is a recipient of the dime being dropped his way. Oh, mon Dieu, say the French fans. Penny, watch this, it goes up, and 1, bang, it's good. I'm gonna say goodbye from Izmir, Turkey. I'm Liam Canny signing off. It's New Zealand 82, France 70 in the 2010 FIBA World Championships of Basketball.